How to know if your semen retention journey is turning toxic. Firstly, I'd like to jump in. I'm going to move the camera one sec. Intention. I believe with this practice, intention is everything. I've been analysing the movement for the past, I'd say 6 months. I started around 2 years ago, but for the past 6 months I've really been, as I've been locked in and it's starting to ingrain more into my identity, I've been analysing the movement from an external standpoint. So I've been observing what other people are doing, how other people are utilising the practice, how other people are displaying their self through the practice, how other people are selling and marketing the practice. And this is a lot of what it has become. It's become another new age trend that everyone's decided to jump on just because everybody else is doing it. We live very much so in sheep mentality. We always like to follow the crowd. If something new comes along, we'll all jump on the bandwagon, we'll use it until it burns out, and then we're on to the next thing. And if you fall in the category of the sheep mentality, then this practice is not for you. This isn't something that you get a quick 6-week transformation from. You score yourself a few points in the field of dating, or get yourself a 6-pack and then bounce. This is not what this is about. This practice is very, very deep rooted and ancient, and the energy that you're going to be working with is very, very powerful, so it needs to be respected. This is it's positive that more people are learning about this practice. That I am happy about. But what I don't like is the vast majority of people spreading the message and awareness on semen retention without any actual deep knowledge or experience. They're simply explaining through just regurgitated information. And going back to the question I asked about your intention, about understanding whether it's toxic and your intention behind it, this is the question you really want to be asking yourself. Don't just jump on something or get involved in a practice or dedicate your energy to something before understanding your deeper reason behind doing it. It's okay when we see something, we get a bit excited. Oh wow, this could do this could change my life in this way and that way and this way. But I want you to really sit with and analyse that. When I speak about this, I am not promoting it in a way to say, right, this is a magic pill that everybody can take. You take this pill and you get this result. You do X and you get Y. That isn't the case. If your intentions aren't pure, just like everything else, you are going to receive negative outcomes. So understanding your deeper intention and your reason for taking upon this practice, I believe it's the step one. And that's how you're going to discern whether this is toxic or whether this is something that is truly aligned with you and it's coming from a deeper source of knowledge, a deeper inner knowing. Because there can be a resonance to information, but it can purely just be from the mind, the ego, because that wants to fulfill its needs and its wants and its desires. The mind wants to, oh, brilliant, we can profit off this somehow. And I don't even mean monetary. I mean, get one up on something or someone. You start getting some more external validation because you're now the guy who retains. You're now the guy who's practicing semen retention. So you're cool now. So everybody, free ebook as well. I put that in the description. It's completely free. You can download that. I've got everything in there you need to know about the practice, all the knowledge that I've gathered anyway. So there's like practical things and more in-depth knowledge on semen retention. Yeah, just download that for free in the description. Yeah, so everybody might like and respect you now because you're the guy that retains his seed. So if it's attached to these labels and you're trying to get some form of external validation from doing this practice, then it's toxic. If you are trying to draw anything in from the external world to fulfill your own egoic desires, if it's coming from a place of lack, then this practice isn't for you. Now, this isn't to say that through having this extra surge of energy and you using this power, this energy that you have, that you have cultivated through this practice, this isn't to say you cannot channel it for creation and to manifest things in your life. 100%. I believe that's what the energy should be used for, but for the purpose of good, for creation, to gift and to give. Because especially as a man, as a masculine, what are we here for? We're here to gift, to give. So we get this energy to gift and to give, not to receive. You don't do semen retention to receive. You're just contradicting the whole practice. You're disrespecting the practice. Now, yes, you receive the energy, but through that energy, you want to be giving and channeling into positive things to improve your life and also pour into other people. So if you think of it like this, if you are in a bad place, what does that look like? So you living reactive to your environment. So you're not in control of your own reality. You're not in control of your habits. You've still, this doesn't get me wrong, not saying you need to be picture perfect. I mean, you might still have a few vices knocking about. I did when I started. But if you're very much revolved around chaos, i.e. your life is surrounded by chaos, you're still going out partying, you're going out clubbing, your friends are doing stupid shit, you're getting into fights, just the typical chaotic lifestyle, which you can probably, even just family, like if you're around that, if that is manifesting in your life, this practice isn't for you. Because if you are manifesting chaos through yourself and in your external environment, then imagine what's going to happen when you add extra energy and you amplify that internal state and that surge of energy. What's going to happen? It's only going to amplify the chaos. If you look at it like a testosterone replacement therapy, because it is like basically like a natural testosterone replacement therapy. So if my life was chaotic and I was angry all the time and I was spitting my dummy out and causing fights and doing stupid shit, imagine if I then got on steroids. Do you think that's going to make the situation better or worse? It's not going to solve my problems. It's only going to amplify my problems. And this is exactly what semen retention does. It amplifies your energy. So if you've not got ways and means of grounding and channeling this energy and a purpose behind doing the practice, a deeper purpose, which, yeah, it might be self-fulfilling at first. Of course, you've got to work through the ego's layers before you get to the subconscious mind and really see the benefits internally and spiritually. But I think this practice should be always looked at through a spiritual lens, more so physical. Can you immerse yourself or appreciate the physical benefits and the mental benefits? Of course, it's the full package, but I think looking at it through a spiritual lens and looking at it to amplify your spiritual journey and deepen your connection to God, that should be the main priority. Because if you keep your focus and attention on God throughout this practice, you will be okay. You will be able to wield this power, you'll be able to control the energy, you'll be able to channel it for good, and it will transform your life. But on the polar, if you haven't got that connection to source and you are externalizing everything and you're very much involved in the hustle and bustle of material chaos, then this practice is only going to make matters worse for you. So this isn't me giving you the antidote to all your problems. I'm explaining my experience and my knowledge and wisdom I have gathered through this practice. So really sit down and ask yourself those questions and try and figure out your deeper intentions behind doing this, and keep God as keep your focus and attention on the divine. Keep your focus and attention on divine throughout the full thing and the full practice, because this should be amplifying your connection to source through this extra surge of energy. And then if you can connect to spirit, then that'll be allowed to channel through you, and then you will automatically want to create, build and serve. But as men, we should be honouring this. We should be honouring this power to serve people and make the world a better place. This is what this is all about. So remember that, and don't get caught in the mind's traps, and don't utilise this power for manipulation or your own self-fulfilling prophecies. Signing out on that, Earth Ones. Peace.